All right. Pretty sure it was this fluorescent paint. Uh, it's kind of hard to work because it's not really opaque. It's more translucent. So maybe it'll work better with some flowers. Let's do. I'm gonna do a arrangement in here. Maybe the fluorescent paint will work better for flowers. I'm gonna look up a famous person maybe, and I'll do that later. All right, there we go. We have a pink background with hopefully you guys are finding me. I ended that last live because it was just terrible. I just wasn't feeling it. You know, art, you gotta be in the right mood. You could see how translucent this paint is, this fluorescent paint, but I think it'll be okay for the flowers. I mean, darken it any. We'll just let it run, let the paint run the way it's running. If it goes down light, then I'll leave it that way because that looks pretty cool. All right, well, should be okay because the white I'm using is Winsor Newton white, so you could see it covers better. You guys are probably wondering where I went. I couldn't save that last picture. I gotta let it dry more before I can do anything else with it. I need to do some stems. This already is better. I'm still using the fluorescent paint. Even when I mixed the red and a bit purple. See that? That looks a little better. It adds more cover. It covers better when you mix the two colors together. You get a darker color. Let's put a bunch of flowers in this one. Put a bunch of stems coming out. Since this paint's translucent, I'm going to make the stems come down here in the vase. Wow, so that looks a lot better. Now I'm anxious to see how the flowers out, because I'm going to try yellow first with a little red in it. Let's see what kind of flower it makes. You see, kind of see the pink underneath. You can see the stem underneath it. Let's try pink. The pink works pretty good. Let's try red. And we'll try some blue. Ba-da-ba-ba. I think this is going to turn out pretty good. Wow, that looks a lot better. Let's see who's in here today. Rayar, hey, how you doing? It's funny, remember the other day you popped in and called me Ricky, and then had an Uncle Ray? Well, he's in the hospital now. He's not doing too good. He lives in New Mexico. But it's weird how like that happened, you know. And it's probably been a couple years since I talked to him. were you just watching me do that face 10 minutes ago that I pulled the plug on? I couldn't keep going with it. It just, sometimes you do a piece of art and it just, if it's not going right, just end it. End the misery, you know. But it's weird. I had like 8 likes on it, and it was like I didn't like it at all. This is looking pretty good. Now these are all fluorescent colors, so it's a little to paint with this stuff because it doesn't cover very well. So you just gotta deal with the translucent. The white works perfect because it's Winsor Newton white. That looks pretty good. Rosemary, how you doing? Yeah, you prefer this painting from the one I just did a while ago? Yeah, I do too. I've got to practice my faces though eventually because I want to start doing some abstract faces. Like this one didn't come out too bad yesterday, the sad girl. And I did this for Halloween, Dracula. These are like comic book type paintings. Frankenstein. And then the flower child. They're pretty to do. But I like doing these florets too, are fun. So I think I got flowers up there. So now I'm going to add a few leaves this time. I have fluorescent green. I'm going to add a little white to it so it covers better. And we'll put some leaves coming out of here. There we go. I think that's all we need. We'll put a few down here. Just down here. Pretty cool. Might as well start my background with a little bit of that white around the edge. Then I'm going to eat a quick dinner and I'm going to come back and do one more before I go to bed. I have to get up early in the morning for work, so I have to go to bed by 6 a.m. Alright. Looking good. There's still a lot to do. I got to outline these flowers and highlight them. Let me see if I can highlight the leaves right now. These flower arrangements are good. That's why I do so many of them. When I go out and sell my art, they're a big hit. Just a little bit of highlight on these. I don't want to overdo it. All right. I like that. Try put some purple out here. This is this is that fluorescent paint. I haven't used this in a while because I didn't know I was using it for my abstract stuff. You'd have to go back and check out some of this stuff that I did. But this is what I used the fluorescent colors for, because it shows up really good when I put all the black on there. So this is looking pretty good now. I'm going to try and turn it into a pop art now with just a little bit of black outlining. You can see how sloppy the flowers look, but once I outline it, it really brings them together. Makes them look a lot better. There's different styles you can do. You could just leave it like that without outlining it if you want, but I'm going to do a little more with the black today and create some different stuff in here. Kind of like those faces. This is a liner brush. And I'm using fluid black. This black already comes kind of watered down for you. It runs off the brush a lot easier. Trying to get this done. Whoops, I just ruined my leaves there. I put my pinky down here. There we go. When you get used to your brush, you can do this really quick, this outlining. Once you get used to your brush. Wow, it's looking good. Couple more and I'll do the vase. Wow, I put a lot of flowers in this one. There we go. All right. I think they're all outlined now. Now do the vase real quick. All right, Rosemary, have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. I'm glad you like it. All right, I'm digging that so far. If you guys are wondering why it's so bright, it's because I'm using fluorescent acrylic paint. I never really used it. Where's my drink? All right, I'm gonna do some extra work now up here on these flowers. And let's see how it comes out. I think that's kind of cool. It's a lot of extra work, but do. All right, I'm going to have dinner, guys. Early dinner. If I can eat quick enough, I'll come back and do another one. I'm kind of going quick, but this is, you can really take your time and put these extra lines in here. I'm just kind of throwing them in wherever. Whoops. My camera slid down. I got it on a music stand or a mic stand. Look at that. I'm trying to think. Let's do some stuff out here now. Like the flowers are dancing or something. Look at that. Anything you add in extra, it kind of helps. Trying to wrap it up so I can dinner. I kind of like it. Fluorescent colors. I'm wondering if I should put lines in there. Looks pretty good. Ah, Zana, how you doing? Kudane Kalori. I don't know how to say that. What time is it? Where's my phone? 4:41. 4:41. WJ. I'll do a screenshot. I'll look this up. I have I was learning Czech. I got a book here somewhere. I'll get a translator so I can know what you're saying. Is it Polish or Czechoslovakian? Zana. Let's put a B in here. I'll try the fluorescent. Looks like it'll work. We'll put 2 B's. Put a big B there. 2 bumblebees. How's that sound? Then I'm going to have some dinner. Cool that looks. Bada bees. Bzz. Bees, bees, busy bees. Whoops. Making a mess on this one. Very cool. Alright guys. I put the wings on till they dry, so that's it. I got 5 likes on this. Thank you. It's a big difference with this fluorescent paint. It looks more like when I use regular paint, it looks, more like fine art. More like a comic book, but still looks good. I'm gonna sign my name on this one. Let me sign my name. I'll put it right here. Krejci. Krejci. All right, thanks everybody. I'm gonna have some dinner now. Try a filter here. I always try this one, but that doesn't look too bad. All right, everybody. Zana, Ray, thanks for stopping in. River on Pause, thank you. And now it's time for dinner. I think I'll do one more after dinner. So in about 30 minutes. I think I have time. Let's see, it's 5. Yeah, no, I got 1 hour. I got to go to bed in an hour. Go to work early in the morning. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.